أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى صدق الله العلي العظيم. So students, according to promise, I am going to tell you name of the bones of human body. Not the name of the bones of any animal. Not the name of bones of any non-living thing. Non-living thing don't consist of the bones. But I'm just developing interest in you that you consist of the bones. Non-living things do not consist of the bones. So this is the skeleton. Who is that? Who is that? You? No, we should not tell anybody. Everybody when die, it will change into this one. This is a lesson for us. We are the Muslims. We are so proud. We just do good things in the life as well, negative things in the life as well. We do adverse conversation sometime for the person who is not present in front of us. Like we do some ghibat as well sometime, not all the time. We all do little of it. But that when we are doing these things, we must understand when we will die, what will happen. We will change into this one. Actually, this is our body. We are this one. So God actually packed you, Allah Ta'ala packed you in a packet, in a so sophisticated way. You look so beautiful, yaar. Amazing. You look so beautiful, you look so ornamental. This is just like a vehicle which was being formed in the factory. It looked like a rubbish grey structure of the steel iron when it is formed. When they give paint, oh my God, they give paint and the shining material they will add. It look like a very good machine. So I am going to tell you the nature. Allah Ta'ala packed this skeleton into that structure in which you are currently present now. Actually, this is the base. You know, when you will construct the house, some societies will say to you, this is the grey structure and this is the final structure. Finishing completion certificate. Mean that grey structure mean that after plaster. Will you purchase any house when it is grey structure? So whenever the society will check the house, the society will check the house of grey structure. They will not check finishing. Finishing is not important for us. They will check the base of this house is strong. That is a grey structure, because they will see that he used enough steel and in the basement and everything. So it means this is the base of your body. This is the base of your body. This is the actual structure of your body. These are ornamental makeup of your body, like ear, eyes, because when person dies, all things are be decomposed by bacteria and the fungi. They will eat that flesh. Only this thing will be left. So we are this thing. If anybody is proud that I am everything, other person is nothing, and I am, just think that we are this thing. We all will change into this one. That's why be successful, work hard, go at top position, go at the top position maximum top position in your professional fields and whatever you want to do. Achieve your targets, achieve your destinations, but be little humble. This thing, because you are medical students. Of course, all students are thinking about that, okay, not medical students only. Okay, you will go back to study the name of the bones of the human body, students. Okay. Oh my God, important name of the bones, and these are so important because I need to tell you in gaps. I will also look here. I start from the forelimbs. Forelimbs, your limbs which you see normally, which are very beautiful. Actually, your limbs are this thing. Your forelimb in hand bones, forelimb. Yaar, why you are confused about the forelimb and limb? Your hand bone, which you are moving up and down, the limb by which you are playing cricket and you are baller, because of that you are rotating your forelimb. Of course, you are catching the books in the class, and you are using your hands for various purposes. This is the this bone I was talking some lectures back. Humerus, Humerus, humerus. This long bone is called humerus. Humerus. Luckily, I will tell you, these type of the bones are present in the human, in the animals as well. In the monkeys also, these such similar bones are present. Little bit difference is there. That's why when you will study the evolution, we will study comparative anatomy of animals and human. Mean we will relate some structures between humans and animals, and the advantage we get during investigation, during research, during experiment, we can use animals. This also thing is clarifying that creator of animals and the human being is the one. If someone is thinking there are many gods, so God is one, because similar structure being formed in the animal as well as in the human body. So this is the bone, is a humerus. The name of the bone is humerus, Humerus, humerus. We'll go back to this joint. Do you know this joint? Because I was discussing this joint in the last sessions. Okay, this joint. Yes, synovial joint. Synovial joint. Another name of the synovial joint. Remember, recall, pay attention to your mind. Yes, hinge, Hinge, hinge joint. The word is taken from the doors. Doors have the hinge. They can move forward, they can move backward. There are the two types of the movement in the doors, and you know they can move forward and backward only. So therefore your this part can move upward, downward. That's why it is called as hinge joint, and this is synovial joint. Hinge joint is a name, but type is synovial joint. And synovial joint is wherever the joint is present, the fluid is present. Whenever your motor is moving, your father will say, add the oil to the motor is giving sound. When your house gate is there, the gate is not moving properly, your lever is not moving properly, what your father will say? Add oil to the gate. Reason is that because that is a friction, to reduce the friction. Because whenever there is a movement, the liquid is there. Now you are getting, these ideas are taken from the human body or from the gate. The human body took idea. Human body was formed earlier, the gates were formed earlier. So concepts were being taken from the living things. If anything you discover, that is not invention, that is a discovery. Because invention, actual inventor is God, because the God created this, and you are using this concept in developing other things. So what is that? What is that, dear students, my dear students, what is that? This is a hinge joint, Hinge, hinge joint. And hinge joint is called as synovial joint, SIYNOVIAL, synovial joint. What is going on in the synovial joint? Synovial joint is that I have to tell you, okay, I make the bone just parallel with that bone. Look here, this bone is humerus, and these are these two bones, okay, I am making. This is a gap, and this is a circular structure which is not visible here, because that is a very minor structure, that is a little microscopic as well. That is a cavity which is present between these three bones, mean upper humerus and lower radius and ulna, and this cavity is called as, cavity consists of a fluid. This cavity consists of a fluid. What is the name of the fluid? You remember, synovial fluid. Synovial fluid. Do you know that any other place in which the hinge joints are present? I told in the last lecture, just recall. Yes, knee joint. I am going to tell you knee joint as well. Where is knee joint? Here, visible, samne. It is just in front. This is the joint, hinge joint. So two joints are synergistic. They are the knee joint. They are the hinge joints. They are the synovial joints. They consist of a fluid, synovial fluid, SYNOVIAL, synovial fluid. They consist of a synovial fluid. So what is happening here? This joint, and then this bone, radius ulna. Now I am going back to tell you the bones of your hands you don't know, because technically you think that these are the same bones, and that is quite complicated here. Look here, your palm is something else. You know that your wrist means just from where you can move your hand. You can move your hand from here. You can move your hand from here. Carpal, that is a carpal. Okay, I need to I need to shorten the arrow, because if arrow will be short, then I will be able to tell you this thing. Okay ji, shorten the arrow, hurry up. Yes, now I think I will be able to explain. Yes, little a bit short. Okay ji, this is the up, once again covering. These are two things. This is carpal, this is the carpal, this is the carpal. See the carpal, these are the carpal. Where is the carpal? Wrist. You take your hand now, move in front of me. I am not watching you, just think I am in front of you and you are doing this experiment. Just raise your hand, okay ji. By wrist move your hand. I am not talking about hinge joint, wrist joint, this joint. The joint, the area in which you are moving, clear? The area in which you moving. Okay, I give you figure also. Okay ji, this is your hand, this is your palm, mean surface area of palm, white area. These are your fingers, and this is a bone, upper bones. I am talking about this area. This area is carpal, the joint, where the joint is present. These are very small number of the bones, and I will discuss these bones in the coming sessions also. And these bones are joined with each other, and by technical way they have the movement. That is not hinge joint, that is not the ball and socket joint, that is another type of the joint. I am not going to discuss that joint here, because that joint is very simple, but many bones are here, they are attached with each other by that joint, and they are moving your hand. Similarly, come back the metacarpals. Metacarpals are not one bones, they have many bones, and these bones, look here, look at this arrangement of the bones. Can you make hand like that? First of all, this structure, and you make many bones here, and then join these bones, and then you make palm, and then make many bones in the palm, and then join this make a joint. That's why you can little bit flexible. This white area of your hand is flexible. You can move. Why? Because many bones are there. Many bones are there, and these bones nature kept because the joint between them will be flexible, and you will be able to little bit twist your white area of your palm, due to which you are able to do lot of works. If your white area is not flexible, you are not able to lift lot of things. I am just raise your hand and make curve of not finger, the white area, make curve. You can. Why? Because these bones are many. If that one bone will be there, you are unable to move. Look at the nature thought at which level. That is your super level. We are unable to. If somebody says that we can construct these things, we can construct robots. Of course, that is very good thing. The Allah Ta'ala gave opportunity in Holy Quran as well. The research investigation, we should use our brain, but we should not say at the same level thing that we can make the similar thing which is just like the human being. The human being, no match the machine of the Creator. So gentlemen, my dear students, my dear sons, the many bones are there, they are joined by a joint. We'll go back to the next one, the metacarpal. Now phalanges. These are the phalanges now. How many phalanges are there? You know, when you count subhanallah, 14 numbers you can count. Why? Acha, now you can move also 14 fingers. You have 5 fingers, but 14 joints are there. 14 you can count. See the vertical line. This is your finger, this is your large finger. Okay, see the vertical line, 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 you will count. Similarly, your thumb, how many joint? 2 joints. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 14 joints are there. It means how many bones are there? 14 bones are there. Question is, sir, why these joints are there in the fingers? Just raise your finger, short finger. You can move this part. You can move this part. Move this part. You can move this part separately. You can move this part separately. You can move this part separately. What is the advantage of movement of these parts of the finger? You are able to work. You can lift the paper, you can lift any machine, you can lift all works in the home. You cannot imagine that at which level your creator was thinking about you when he was making you, and at which level we are giving gratitude to our creator. How we can give gratitude to creator? Whatever the creator told us, we must obey. To respect others, to respect the parents, to respect the friends, to offer the praise, to work hard to get the things positively, not the negatively. We can achieve the destination by two ways, by negative ways, by the positive ways as well. Corrupt man will also be a man of letter in some countries, but problem is that man will not be satisfied mentally and physically or throughout the life. So my sons, you will work hard. Your destination is waiting you. You can get destination, and these things will give you idea of life. If these things are given to you, like your finger parts are moving, phalanges, finger parts are moving, it means that you have to do some things. Nothing is lacking in your body. Each thing is giving to you. The ground is ahead. You have to use these all skills of the bones, skills of the brain, the skills of the systems to get your part in the life. Okay, we will go back. So I was talking about this one. Once again, I need to tell you this one. Once again, I have to tell this one. Okay, ji. So this is a upper bone, upper limb, upper limb. What is the name of the upper limb? What is the name of upper limb? Humerus, that is the joint, synovial joint. I did not tell you one joint. You are talking to me, sir. You did not tell me one joint. That was the ball and socket joint you was naming. I am going to teach you these joints separately as well, but I will tell you this joint is the ball and socket joint. This joint is a ball and socket joint. This ball and socket joint. Ball and socket joint mean, did you see rotation just like a lever which is rotating these two bones? Just hold on. These two bones, okay, I will make it. This is a one bone and this is another bone. They can rotate in four directions like this one. Just like you are a baller and you are rotating your forelimb and shoulder girdle. This is called pectoral girdle as well. Pectoral girdle I have to teach you separately as well. This joint is a more developed joint. So joints are divided into various groups. Look at these only two joints which I am telling you. Hinge joint is moving just like door, just like the door, up and down, up and down, up and down. Why up and down? Why up and down? The reason is that because why it is called hinge joint, because many hinges are attached with the door, and you can move the door in four direction. No, it will the carpenter will say you either you will open the door outside or you will open the door inside. Only two ways he will tell you. You cannot say that you will say to carpenter, I want to implant the door which can move in four directions. The carpenter said, no, my client, I cannot make that door. Sorry, you are wrong. I did not make that door. So mean that hinge joint mean upward, downward. Similarly, this is the pectoral girdle, and these are the shoulder joints. These are the shoulder joints, and these are the shoulder joints. These are rotatory joints. Two things can rotate, just like one circle, another circle. They are rotating upon each other, just like a lever, and body is moving like this one. Mean in circular way, full circle almost, but almost full circle in the sense a full circle. If you see, the baller can use a full rotation. If they will not rotate, so definitely umpire will declare the no ball. So this is the joint, the ball and socket. What is the location of the ball and socket joint, which is another position of the ball and socket joint in the human body? One is this one, one is this one. This is the shoulder girdle. The next one is present. The next one is the ball and socket joint near at the base of your hind limb, at the base of your hind limb. This is the part of the pelvic girdle. This is the long bone of your leg which is attaching with your body, and I am going to give you idea in the next lectures about the hind limb, about the ribs. So keep on these informations and wait for next lectures and see next lecture. Follow that lecture and just try to get all information, because this information will not be useful only for the paper. It will be useful for your professional education and for all your general knowledge as well. Azan is going on, so I am closing this lecture. Thank you very much.